Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Pottery and I'm here today to show you how to do the galaxy effect. You might have seen this on my Instagram before it was glazed, and this is it when it's been fired. So today, to do this effect, I'm going to be using a tile, but you can do it on any shape pot you like. It's very easy to do on anything. And to achieve the effect, I'm going to be using several colours. So I'm going to be using black, obviously, dark blue, a light blue, and a purple. Also some white. I'll be using some clean water in a bowl and a few sponges. And just to do those final details, I'll be using a little paintbrush. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do this effect, then just follow along. Okay, thanks. See you later. Bye. So first of all, what I'm going to do is obviously clean off my tile. Just take some water with the sponge and just wipe it down. It removes all the dust. This effect is achieved by using the sponges with the colours mainly, and then going over with a little bit of detail with the brush at the end. So I'm going to go in with my black paint first. I'm going to use that damp sponge that I just used to clean off the tile, and I'm just going to start dabbing at the edges. I don't really want the whole tile covered in black because it's such a strong colour. It will dominate the whole thing if you let it. So I'm just going to go in and maybe just do a little design on the edge with this black. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is just use a bit of the lighter blue that I've got, so this light blue here, and I'm just going to go on the edges where I've laid down that black. It's already drying quite well into the pottery. And then I'm going to use another clean sponge to go in with my darker blue, so this one. Just go back in with my black again. Very gently, I'm just very gently tapping over a very sparse amount of black. I'll wait for that to dry for a second. And then I'm going to start again going over the edges like I did before with this blue. I'm just using the dry end to take out the edges. And then I'll go back in with my dark blue again. So here we're just trying to create layers of colour so that the line of the nebulae that I'm trying to create isn't going to be too obvious, because obviously when you look at the photos of the night sky, they're not very sharp lines, so we're just trying to dab, make those edges really nice and diffused. You can see I'm going to go in with the dark side with the paint and then use the other end to diffuse out the colour a little where I don't want it to be too dark. I'm just using a bit of black paint to create some kind of undulations and areas where there's a bit more black over the blue. Then I'm going to use another clean sponge and go in with my purple. Can take as little time or as long time as you want. You know, you can have a definite plan of what you want. I tend to just go in, kind of see what I'm working with and then just start creating. But other people, you can use a picture or something for some inspiration. I'm happy just to use my sponge. I think the sponge is the best. You probably know if you've watched any of my videos. I think it's one of the best tools. One of the best tools that you get in a kit, sad as that might seem. So you can see here I'm just trying to make a couple of distinct areas. So I've got the dark around the edges here, and then some black, purpley areas, and then the blue underneath. I might go in with a little bit extra blue. That's no good. Okay, well, I'll just use a clean sponge and go in with my darker blue again, maybe a little bit less. Try and outline those areas where I just want it to sit. You have to remember that the black is going to be quite dominating, so wherever there is black underneath any of these colourful areas, that's going to be coming through quite strongly. So we need to use quite a lot of layers of the colour to make it not just disappear entirely on this nearly entirely black tile. So now I've finished with the background. I'm just going to clear away these sponges, so I've got a little bit of a clean space to work with, and just start concentrating on using my white paint, maybe a little bit of these lighter colours to put some detail in. And by detail I mean all the little stars and planets and bits and bobs that I want to show in my nebula. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm a little bit messy now from using all my sponges, but I'm finally happy with the effect that I have. I did kind of go in for a little universe down here, and I ended up fixing that and then going back over it. The good thing about using black, although it is very, very strong, is that if you have a mistake, you can quite easily go back over it, and it will definitely eradicate all the signs that you might have gone wrong. It looks quite cloudy and quite bright right now, but I think that when the firing happens, it's actually quite a lot of this whiteness is gonna go away, and it'll be a bit more subdued, which is what I want. I was trying to retain all the colourful bits. You can obviously use reds and greens, and there's lots of, I mean, if you go and look at the internet, then you'll see lots of brilliant pictures of the universe that have been taken, and you can follow them verbatim. I mean, I actually film using my phone, so I can't use my phone for reference when I'm filming. So this is just all from my mind's eye. So I hope you liked that, and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out of the kiln, but I'm pretty happy. And yeah, so we'll see you later. Bye.